Howdy, Scholarship Gang! Welcome to our Twins Migrate TV channel where we discuss studying and immigrating to the USA, Canada and the UK. This channel shares how my twin sister and I relocated to the USA with no tuition or accommodation expenses. On this channel, we will show you how to do it too. Obtaining a scholarship in the United States can be challenging for international students. There are many stories we hear about people getting admitted to colleges that cost almost $60,000 per year, but receiving scholarships as low as $10,000. This video is for you if you are in such a situation. In this video, we'll share some tips and tricks about how we secured full tuition scholarships from different universities. We'll take a look at 9 reasons you're not able to obtain large scholarships from universities and how you can change that. Before we begin our video, we want to thank all 76 of our Scholarship Gang subscribers for their love and support. We see you and appreciate you very much. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. You can also leave a comment in the comment section if you want to recommend a video. If you are new, hello and welcome. Let's dive into the video. 1. Lack of research. Thousands of scholarships are available to international students each year, yet most of them go unclaimed. To understand the specific criteria and requirements of a scholarship, it is essential to thoroughly research it before applying. In addition, many universities do not offer scholarships or financial aid to international students. Applying to such colleges is a waste of time. A university such as the University of Cincinnati clearly states on its website that international students cannot receive full tuition scholarships. It is for this reason that research is so important. Ensure you research schools before applying, speak with their admissions counselors and request information about scholarships and financial aid that they offer international students. Most of the time, you can find out whether other international students attend their school. People are more likely to share their experience with you if you simply ask them. 2. Identify your goals and set them accordingly. Setting goals is important for prospective international students who want to study in the USA. It is important to know how much you can afford to spend on college. What is your ability to afford if you were to pay $70,000 tuition? Are you able to afford at least $20,000? In that case, your college and university options will be obvious if the answer is yes. A number of universities offer partial tuition assistance to international students. For example, the University of San Francisco, Whitworth University, SUNY Plattsburgh, and others offer partial scholarships to international students. Knowing your financial situation can help you narrow down your search. The same applies to you if you do not have any funds to contribute to your tuition in the USA. Ideally, you should target universities that offer full tuition and room and board to international students. Where do you stand right now in terms of your goals? What kind of scholarships would you like to get if you get accepted? If you get accepted, how much money will you need for tuition? 3. Discover how scholarships and financial aid work. Financial aid and scholarships are two totally different topics in the United States. There is a video on our channel explaining the difference between the two, but briefly, a scholarship is awarded based on merit or academic achievement and can range from $5,000 to $40,000 of full tuition. The term financial aid or need-based scholarships refers to financial aid for students whose family income or ability to pay tuition is low. Depending on your financial aid application, these aids can range from partial to full tuition. The first thing you need to know is that once you understand what these terms mean, you will need to look for colleges or universities that offer both or at least one of them. International students are not always eligible for financial aid. In universities like University of California, Irvine, international students are not eligible for financial aid. Hence, if you're searching there for financial aid, you are wasting your time. Make sure you subscribe and like this video before you continue. 4. Understand application cycles. It is important that you understand the application cycles for universities in the United States. There are 3 intakes: fall, winter, and summer. Applicants for financial aid and scholarships in the fall are most likely to receive them. It's rare for scholarships to be offered in the summer, which is why you should prepare and apply early. It is also important to understand the application timeline. For example, if you apply in the fall of 2024, bear in mind that you will need to select the fall 2025 application cycle if you want to receive scholarships and financial aid. U.S. universities often open admissions a year in advance. In addition, fall applications typically open in September for most schools. Be sure to prepare your application materials in advance because you are more likely to secure a scholarship if you apply early. Every calendar year, remember to apply early by applying before Thanksgiving. Make sure to like, subscribe and share this video if you enjoy our content. You can also leave a comment with video suggestions you would like us to make. 5. The need for financial resources. There are some scholarships that prioritize candidates who have demonstrated financial need. Certain scholarships may not be available to you if your economic circumstances do not match those of the scholarship. Candidates with significant financial need are prioritized for some scholarships. An inability to demonstrate a clear financial need, or to provide supporting documentation, may negatively impact your chances of winning financial aid scholarships. 6. Inadequate essay writing. The purpose of personal statements and essays is to showcase your unique qualities, aspirations, and experiences. The quality of your essays or your ability to effectively communicate your ideas and motivations can hinder your chances of winning. Scholarship essays should always be of the highest quality. Do not write it on the day of submission, but rather let a friend read it over. You should start working on it months in advance of submitting it. By doing this, you will have the opportunity to review your essay and make sure you're submitting a good one. Alternatively, some universities do not require separate scholarship applications, but instead rely on your personal statement for scholarships. If you wish to be a great contender for their scholarships, you should write an exceptional personal statement. Adding supplemental essays to your application can help you explain your low grades. Feel free to post a comment below if you would like to see a video showing how these supplemental essays are written. Depending on how many requests we receive, we may make that video. So make sure to subscribe to our channel for all the tea on your applications. 7. Weak references. In order to be considered for scholarships, teachers, professors, and other individuals who can attest to your qualifications and potential are often asked to provide letters of recommendation. In the absence of strong references who can highlight your accomplishments and abilities, your application may suffer. Ask someone who is knowledgeable about your academic and professional style for a recommendation letter instead of just asking a random professor or teacher. Send them your personal statement and/or resume for them to use as a guide in writing your recommendations. It is also possible for universities to have criteria that professors can use to write their essays, so be sure to ask the school and follow their instructions. A strong reference can help supplement low grades when applying for scholarship and financial aid. 8. Having limited extracurricular involvement. You may be able to enhance your scholarship application by taking part in extracurricular activities, including community service, leadership roles, and membership in clubs and organizations. Applicants with insufficient involvement or meaningful extracurricular experiences may be less competitive. Whether you're applying for scholarships or a resume, don't forget to include volunteer opportunities. Your personal statement can even discuss these experiences. Activities such as sharing mosquito nets in your community or participating in communal labor that keeps your community clean can be incorporated into these applications. By doing all these things, you can demonstrate to the admissions committee that you are socially responsible, not just focused on your academics, but also able to make a significant contribution to your community. As a side note, remember to link it to the major you are applying to. If you are applying for a fashion degree, don't use the mosquito net examples. Instead, mention your involvement in organizing a free beauty pageant for kids in your community. Sense them up. It is important not to lie to universities about these activities, as they may request evidence. Find similar opportunities and do them. Then add them to the application. 9. Poorly prepared or incomplete applications. Scholarship applications that are incomplete or poorly prepared significantly lower your chances of winning. The instructions for submitting an application must be carefully read and followed. In addition to providing all of the required documents and essays, you must present your qualifications in an organized and compelling manner. Scholarships and financial aid are offered by different schools based on different criteria. There may be some scholarships that require you to make a video and answer some questions. You can be disqualified if you don't reply to the questions they've provided. In addition to applying for financial aid, you may need to submit ISFA, CSS profiles, or bank statements. If you do not fill out these forms correctly, your application may not be approved. Read through every requirement carefully to make sure you're submitting exactly what they require. That's it. We appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you'd like us to do more videos on this topic, let us know. Depending on how many requests we receive, we may prepare another video about this. So Scholarship Gang, that's all for this video. See you in our next video.